This is MMA Oddsbreaker.
Okay, let's move on to the second fight from today's Oddsbreaker segment. It comes to us from UFC on FX6 in Australia. It's the headlining fight between Hector Lombard and Rousimar Palhares. Now, guys, this is a very interesting fight. Difficult fight to really set an accurate line on. We're going to get started with Reed first. I'm going to open up Lombard as a favorite, -2.5 to 1. So -250 for Hector Lombard. The comeback is going to be +190 on the dog Palhares. Give me your take and give me your bet.
I think Lombard is a justifiable favorite here. It's an interesting matchup because you have two guys who both have black belts in both judo as well as jiu-jitsu, but I think everyone would agree that Palhares wants to get this on the ground, and Lombard is willing to stand and trade. Lombard's striking does appear to be superior. They're both short, powerful guys. I think he's got the judo base to fight off the early takedown attempts, and if Palhares goes for the leg and doesn't get it, he has been exposed before. Nate Marquardt knocked him out that way, so did Alan Belcher. So I'm leaning Lombard in this one. I think he has more ways to finish this fight.
Okay, so Reed is going to go with the favorite here. It's going to be $12.50 to win $500 on Hector Lombard. Let's throw it over to Case Kiefer. Case, what do you think about this fight?
Well, I agree with Reed. I think if you say overrated middleweight, the first person a lot of people think of is Hector Lombard, but I actually disagree. The first person I kind of think of is Palhares. Look, I mean, the guy, he has a lot of wins, but if you look, every time he's ever faced a guy that's, above average, in my opinion, and hasn't been able to slap on a leg lock, he gets outclassed in other areas. And I feel like, Hector Lombard obviously is good enough to stop the takedown. He's never been submitted, so I think that Lombard will wear him down here. But I will say, I think this was a really sharp line, Nick. It was high enough to where I almost didn't want to lay it with Lombard, but in the end, I just really favor Lombard in this fight, so I got to lay the price.
Okay, so Case is also going to lay the juice at -250. It's going to be $12.50 to win $500 on Hector Lombard over Palhares. So both of our experts agree it's going to be a difficult night for Palhares. Bad matchup. We'll see how it plays out on UFC on FX6.
Well, that's it for another episode of MMA Oddsbreakers. I want to thank our guests, Case Kiefer and Reed Kuhn. Great information during the Oddsbreaker segment. And you can look for the odds that Nick is breaking right here to start popping up at the sport books throughout the coming week.
Also, make sure you check out our website, MMAOddsbreaker.com, and follow us on Twitter at MMA Oddsbreaker. For Miguel Literati, I'm Nick Kalika saying until next time, enjoy the fights.